It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer that I've reviewed twice before, but different variations of it. This is a famous Swedish barley wine. It's the tet Barley wine in a 250 milliliter bottle. This is the Cognac Edition now. Every year they bring out a new edition of this beer. This has been aged in cognac barrels. Thank you very much, Håkan, for sending me the beer. And a quick mention to Johan, who sent me the previous two beers from Sweden. So thanks, guys. Really appreciate it. I'm really pleased to get hold of this edition. This is... well, here's the bottle cap on the beer. And wait for it, because I could ruin the whole review here just by pronouncing the brewery's name. Nyna shamns ngbryggeri. If I cause any offence by the pronunciation of that brewery or the Swedish brewery, this Swedish brewery, then I apologise in advance. But without further ado, let's get this beer out into a glass and see what we get. I like a 250 bottle. I like a 250 milliliter bottle because I got really small hands. Honestly, women have bigger hands than I do, and a 250, but I feel manly. I feel manly. I can grab hold of the bottle around the neck. Little bit of smoke on the bottle opening. Beer in the glass. Look at this. Oh. It's been years and years since I last reviewed any of the series of the tet Barley wine. I think the first time I did it was back in 2011, 2012, and then just by looking back at my uploads on YouTube, the previous one I did was in 2015. So there was a 4-year gap between the first two, and now there's a 6-year gap between the middle one and this third beer. But I mean, it's got the same colour. I remember the colour of the beer. I'm throwing some in the sink as well, though. It's got that same lovely red hue to it. Look at the bottom of that glass there. That lovely, beautiful red hue as I move the glass up and down. It's got a little bit of alcohol legs going on. It is a 12% ABV beer. It's slow-moving carbonation. A stiller beer. More or less carbonation on this style of beer. But I'm interested to see what the cognac barrels have done to this barley wine. Let's get the aroma. Oh, wow. I still feel very privileged, as I did back in 2012. I still have that level of excitement for reviewing fantastic beer like this. And I still have to pinch myself sometimes that I'm in a position to drink and review terrific beer like this. And I thank you, all of you, every single one of this fantastic beer community we're all involved in, for your generous offerings to the channel. You know, for me, in the world of craft beer, on my own, to research and work out every single beer that's coming out in the world would be completely impossible for a one-man band YouTube channel. I don't have any editors, any researchers, anyone to make the videos. I do everything. So for me to find these type of beers would be completely impossible, and to remember and memorize all these different beers for me would be completely impossible. So I thank you for your continued influence in growing our YouTube channel together as one. Right. Smells brilliant. Biscuity, bready, slightly sweet, cognac-y, oaky, smoky. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Oh. Licorice. Licorice and burnt brown sugar. Burnt brown sugar dessert. What's that blooming thing called? creme brulee. Creme brulee, licorice. A big medium mouthfeel. Touch of the spirit, that cognac is coming through. It's slightly smoky, toasty. Ah, it's just beautiful. It really is. I'm going to hold the beer still, and then I'm going to rock it back and forth. Just rock it like that back and forth. Look at the body of the beer. You can see the body of the beer just by me rocking the beer back and forth. Have a look at the way that beer looks in the glass. Just amazing. Absolutely amazing. A little bit of alcohol legs going on. A little bit of lacing on the side of the glass. Look at it. Look at it. But sweet, biscuity, bready, nutty, smoky, oaky, woody, touch of vanilla. There's vanilla in here. I think this is I actually want to applaud this brewery. Barley wines are a tough sell. I'm not joking. Barley wines are a tough sell. They really are. The fact that they've carried on with this series and pushed it and pushed it and pushed it is testament to the brewery and testament to their belief in this style of beer. It really is. It really is. Some breweries, let's just look at Goose Island. Some breweries are looked at as the Imperial Stout Brewery or the New England style brewery, as Cloudwater probably are. But to carve a niche out in the barley wine world is something else. It's something incredibly more challenging than to just become known as the New England IPA brewery, because you're guaranteed to sell your beer if you're a New England IPA style brewery with a great reputation. You can make it every single week and just bang, out it goes, and it sells and it sells. But to grow a reputation of producing fantastic barley wines, that is something else. That is something a lot more difficult to do. And I want to applaud the brewery for just keeping on pushing and pushing this style of beer, because it's a beautiful style of beer. The barley wine style of beer is a wonderful, wonderful beer. And it needs more shouting about. It needs more people shouting about this style, because once you get your head round this style, once you get your head past the fact that it's got the word wine in it, and I think that's the reason why this style struggles as much as it does, barley wine, you're onto a winner. If you can get past that and enjoy it, you're onto a winner. Rating. It's wonderful. A wonderful beer. Nutty, toffee, biscuity, bready, vanilla, licorice, touch of smoke, touch of the cognac, oak. I could go on and on and on. A woodiness, the alcohol warming down the throat and into the pit of the stomach. It's a beautiful beer. It's all going to be in Swedish on the side of the bottle here. And it's another reason for me to be so privileged as to try and, of course, review as many of these beers as I have. This is the third iteration that I've done. It's because this beer was never meant to leave Sweden. This beer was never meant to leave Sweden. The fact that I've done 3 of these now with the help of Johan and Håkan is just amazing. Amazing. Cognac, Bote barley wine, 12% ABV, Stone the Crows, 9 out of 10. So 9 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box, subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews, give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom! Cheers!